Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Blue Chelsea TV. Chelsea will be looking to take advantage of an extra 48 hours of rest over Manchester City when the two sides meet at Wembley on Saturday evening. The Blues are seeking to reach a fourth FA Cup final in 5 years, whereas their opponents are aiming to be crowned winners for the second season in a row. Mauricio Pochettino's side are coming into the game in better form though after hammering Everton on Monday night. Pep Guardiola's side will have to respond to seeing their treble hopes dashed on Wednesday night in a penalty shootout defeat to Real Madrid in the Champions League. The reigning cup holders were taken to 120 minutes and beyond by Carlo Ancelotti and have a big task on their hands physically and mentally to recover. Chelsea have more tangible problems themselves after yet more fitness problems became clear against Everton. Take a moment to like the video if you are enjoying the content. Subscribe to the channel if you are bumping here for the very first time. Here's the latest from Chelsea's treatment room. Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke was withdrawn in the 72nd minute against Everton after being on the end of a number of strong challenges that required him to be seen by club physios. Despite his number being shown, Madueke appeared to be trying to signal to the bench that he was still okay to continue despite coming off worse for wear from one of those challenges. When he was replaced by Carney Chukwuemeka, Madueke headed straight down the tunnel, but he later returned to watch the final minutes from the bench. Possible return date: Manchester City, N. FA Cup semi-final, Saturday, April 20th. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez is currently undergoing medical assessment, according to the official club website. He has suffered an inflammation to his adductor, according to reports in Argentina. Fernandez was not included in the Chelsea squad to face Everton. Injury: unknown. What Pochettino has said: yes, we will see. They are under assessment. They have different types of issues. We don't believe they are big issues, but we will see if they can be available. At the moment, they have not trained after Sheffield. We do not know if they can be involved or not for Monday. Possible return date: Manchester City, N. FA Cup semi-final, Saturday, April 20th. Axel Disasi. Axel Disasi is currently undergoing medical assessment. The 26-year-old defender has boasted a brilliant injury record during his career until now. The France international was absent from the team that beat Everton on Monday. Injury: unknown. What Pochettino has said: yes, we will see. They are under assessment. They have different type of issues. We don't believe they are big issues, but we will see if they can be available. At the moment, they have not trained after Sheffield. We do not know if they can be involved or not for Monday. Possible return date: Manchester City, N. FA Cup semi-final, Saturday, April 20th. Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez is absent due to illness. He struggled with fitness earlier this season. Injury: illness. Possible return date: Manchester City, N. FA Cup semi-final, Saturday, April 20th. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling is also absent due to illness. He has largely remained fully fit this season. Injury: illness. Possible return date: Manchester City, N. FA Cup semi-final, Saturday, April 20th. Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. The 21-year-old defender has been nursing a toe injury, which has caused him to miss some big games for Chelsea and hasn't played in over 4 weeks. Injury: toe. What Pochettino has said: we only found out after the Brentford game. We finished with 2 players who then couldn't train. Levi's problem is his toe. Possible return date: unknown. Reece James. Reece James is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. The 24-year-old defender has recently begun rehabilitation after undergoing hamstring surgery at the end of last year. Injury: hamstring. What Pochettino has said: we were talking and he has started his recovery, one day closer to being with the group. This is really positive and we're all positive around him. we are going to help. It's tough for a player with a very complicated and difficult season for him. Now's the process to start to recover, and it's one day less until he's part of the group. The most important thing is to start to solve the problem and help him to be strong. Possible return date, unknown. Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program, according to the official club website. The 26-year-old forward has been out for most of the season, and he's currently out with a hamstring issue. Injury, hamstring. What Pochettino has said, I don't know how far away he is. Still, we don't know if he will play again this season. To return to training? I don't know what I said. At the moment we do not know when it is possible to start to train with the team. At the moment he is not training with us. That setback didn't happen. I have no information about that. He is recovering, and it has been longer than we expected. That was after the final, he played 30 or 40 minutes. The problem we didn't know and we found after the game. This type of circumstance, it affects loads of things. Too many players have suffered this season. I hope he can be involved again as soon as possible in the dynamic of the team, and of course, if he should be really good before the end of the season, I hope he can be part of the team. Possible return date, next season. Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. The 20-year-old midfielder has featured just once for Chelsea this season, having struggled to stay match fit and escape injury. Injury, thigh. Possible return date, next season. Leslie Ugachukwu. Leslie Ugachukwu is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. The 20-year-old midfielder's last outing came back in December, and he's not been seen since, with no further update. Injury, unknown. Possible return date, next season. Wesley Fofana. Wesley Fofana is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. The 23-year-old defender has returned to training on the pitches at Cobham, but he's still considered a long way from returning to action. Injury, ruptured anterior cruciate ligament. What Pochettino has said, unfortunately, I think it is difficult to see Wes playing this season, but you never know. Possible return date, next season. That's all for now. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you later with another video. Until then, bye bye.